designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Yes, greetings, my people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and do I say good night? From any part of the world you're watching me today, I think it's very important that I really make comments on what is happening in my beloved country, Nigeria, today. My usual topic is Nigeria deserves better. I'm a Nigerian who so much believes that we have all it takes to be great. But sadly, for so many years, I would rather say decades, our country has been running into disaster. Subsequent governments upon governments, it has all been very disastrous for us as a country. No matter who you put there, still the same thing. Before I will start, I really want us to put every sentiment aside and try to understand the reason behind this notable statement made by Dim
We
Ojukwu.
have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria.
Can you try to understand this? I want this to sink in. Let this really sink in. We have tried to live in a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and given to us. These are great words. You might call him any name, but this is one man I strongly believe who saw tomorrow.
We have
If you
fought a
take it
civil
further,
war, killed so many
you
people,
listen to what he
and
said.
still
We
we
have
have the
tried
same
to live in a
problems
Nigeria
reoccurring.
designed and given to us.
Perhaps the time has
And
come
what is the Nigeria we're
to
having today?
revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
A Nigeria that cannot work out for any of us. Nigeria has become the laughing stock of the world. Nigeria that has the youngest manpower that every country can dream of, has the best manpower that only the great nations come and tap it and take them away from us. And they catch our children young. How many Nigerians all over the world are very successful? They're handed over citizenship and they do the best for their host nations. Look at us today. Nobody lost the country. Not even no Nigerian believes in Nigeria. In the next few months, another sham election will happen. I'm shocked. Look at the caliber of people coming out to tell you stories that they want to lead Nigeria. And we are joking, most of us thinking that, oh, it's none of our business. My brothers and sisters, these criminals are going to be there. And we know they're criminals. Somebody without any notable source of income is commanding billions, sitting on top of it and be talking whatever he or she likes. It's only in Nigeria that grabbing power is a means of sustenance. It's only in Nigeria that the moment you enter into power, you become rich overnight. And the system goes on and on. Notable people all over the world has been talking. Of course, I don't so much like blaming Britain on this because I believe we have our heads and our brains to sit down as brothers and sisters and talk. Find a solution. But some people are bent. Let me make it very clear. They are bent on holding everybody down. For 8 years, we had a president who he wanted power for many years. When he got the power, he didn't even know what to do with it. He went to climb on a sick bed and started sleeping for complete 1 year. Eventually, he came up and gave us ministers. All the ministers are mediocres. Are they achieving what they came for? Or are they doing anything? He doesn't even bother. Yet we are hailing him. Some people are now telling us, Bola Tinubu, he wants to be president. Say he's destined to be president. A man that bullion van was in his own compound. In fact, bank came to his compound on election day, dishing out cash to whoever. Somebody that is supposed to be sitting somewhere, being interrogated, or even in jail for that simple act in a normal country, he's coming out to defend it. And some funny people are standing behind him and telling him, oh, Your Excellency. They're already calling him Your Excellency. What can we offer in this country? What can we do for our people? Our young boys and girls are scattered all over the world. Nobody is even intending to go back home. They rather die there in their host nations than come back to a Nigeria without future. The NSAS came up, one of the best things that ever happened in Nigeria, where the youths galvanized themselves in a way that was never seen. Even to the extent of the litters on the street. After their gathering, they picked it up. They were feeding themselves. They were there peacefully demonstrating. What did they get? Tanks were rolled on the street. Just exactly that our president went in 2015 said that blood of Nigerians would be like monkeys and baboons on the street. That's exactly what happened there. They were killed, they were shot. Nobody talks about it. And now another election is coming up. APC as a government should be ashamed. Yet they are walking shoulder high, telling us that they want to come out and again rule Nigeria. Nobody's interested in serving the country. What we have are rulers. They sit down, they do whatever they like to do. Okay. President Buhari, when he came to power, he promised us one thing. Even in his campaign, he said it. $1 will be equal to 1 naira. Today, how much is $1? $1 is almost climbing officially to 600 naira a dollar. That is in less than just in less than 6 years. He's going to his, if not 7, 8, and he's off. When he entered, he met it at what? It was 200 and something, 100 and something, I think. And today, what? You see, when we look at the situations in a beautiful country and what is really happening, I wonder, do we really love this nation called Nigeria? Who can proudly come out today and say that this country is something that you can be proud of? No single person can, not even one. Even some of the people abroad who plan to enter politics, their intention is to go there and pack everything possible and stock it. For God's sake, why do we have this mentality? What is actually wrong with Nigeria? Our diplomats are sent on foreign service, maybe out of 300 or 400 of them, 2 or 3 really go there to serve Nigerians. From their mind, others are just interested on the number of cars they will ship with their containers home. That's it. No Nigerian can run into any Nigerian embassy today and say, please help me, I'm dying. And there will be financial aid from that person is not yet born. I challenge anybody to tell me otherwise. Yet we have missions all over the world. So I know that we can really do better. I know that. I know we have the potentials. I know we can actually do a lot. But what are we doing? We don't care. We don't care. Otherwise, tell me, where did a permanent secretary get money to go and own a building in Asokoro? A permanent secretary in a ministry, a salaried man, I'm not even talking about lower officers, level 9, level 10, level, who own buildings in the best and plushy areas of Nigeria. Where did he get that money from? With his or her children studying abroad, where they are paying dollars. Where did he get that money from? The system is decayed. Year in, year out, we call for a conference. God knows what type of conference. Jonathan called to Abacha called his own, blah, 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 blah. That's where it ended. Jonathan called his own. They brought up a white paper. The House, Senate, everything sat on it. That is the end. The whole thing was given to Buhari. Was it implemented? It's dumped as usual to the trash can. What has been happening is still happening. Now they want to organize another election, a sham election, which we know. Tomorrow they will tell the outside world, this is the president. And funny enough, the shameless Europeans who come to Africa, especially Nigeria, to come out and say and justify these things as elections, shame on you people. Can you do that in your place? In your place, you call a spade a spade. But in Nigeria, you don't care. As long as your interest is protected. You don't care. They take you to one place, maybe give you, I don't know what they do with you. The next thing you sign every paper, election was free and fair. And you go home. Thousands and thousands of Nigerians are dying every day. The poverty capital of the world. Let me make it very clear. If Nigeria gets this right, Africa will get it right. But as a senior brother, especially in that West African sub-region, we have lost it. It's a total mess. Of course. Look at coups are happening all over West Africa. Mali has been taken over by the military. And people came out jubilating. Sudan has been taken over by the military. People came out jubilating. Guinea Conakry, Guinea Conakry. Taking over. People came out jubilating. The last night is Burkina Faso. The whole of that West Africa sub-region. You that are seated in government in Nigeria, for God's sake, you cannot ask yourself questions. Why is it that people are now being happy that the military is taking over? For how many years were you people, the military, in power in Nigeria? As far back as 1970, when the supposed war ended. I don't want to call it by its name, which I know the genocide committed ended. What did you do? You took over power. Gowon came there. 73. He changed battles with Muratala Mohammed. Muratala Mohammed entered. As at that moment Muratala entered, Muhammad Buhari became governor of northeastern Nigeria. Within that time, he became the commissioner. The moment Muratala Mohammed was killed, and this guy came in, Obasanjo came in, Buhari now became commissioner for petroleum resources. I don't know what he forgot in that ministry. Since that time till today, he has been sitting on the petroleum resources of Nigeria. Even currently, he's still Minister of Petroleum. Yet, he was Commissioner of Petroleum. From there, when Obasanjo handed over to Shagari in the year 1980, 7980, as far back as 78, Fela started crying, 2.8 billion missing. This was when 1 naira was equivalent to almost, I don't know, 50 kobo to $1. 2.8 billion missing. Nobody till today has accounted for that money. Check it. As at then, 50 kobo was equivalent of how much? $1. 50 kobo, which is not even up to 1 naira. Shagari entered into power. MPN started their own superpower. From that spread, just from there, what happened when they entered into power? They were operating, even if they did not do anything. But at least Ajakuta State Company already has taken off full. As at 1983, there was already production in the light section mill of the rolling mill in Ajakuta. There was production in the flat sheet mill. There was production in the aluminium mill. What the hell? Production. And people were working first shift, second shift, third shift. Shifts in Nigeria. And who built all these things? TH from export from Soviet Union. With consultants, Pakmekon. Ajokuta that was meant to be the bedrock of Nigerian technological development. That was exactly the beginning. Things were going on well. 31st December 1983, Buhari came in. Struck everybody. Took his brother, Shehu Shagari, put him under house arrest. Now took the vice president, Ekueme, to Kirikiri. Leaving the president. Tell me, a president is deemed not corrupt, then the vice president is corrupt. That is the one Nigeria we are talking about. And nobody should say it. If you say it, whatever can happen. No, we will say the truth. We are going to continue saying the truth, even when it hurts. It's not about ethnicity. These are facts laid down. Buhari entered into power. He has been in power since the time of Murtala Mohammed. He entered, he took power. And what did we get? He took the man that built a Ajakuta State Company from zero, Dr. Farusi Seminary. He built Ajakuta to production level. As at this time, I'm telling you, 83, more than 10,000 Nigerians have been trained as experts to work in Ajakuta State Company, and most of them have resumed work, including me. These are experts trained in Russia, trained in India, trained in metallurgical industry in Onitsha, and so many other places. As at this time, a larger state company was functioning and taking billets from Akuta, supplied to Alaja, and production was going on. Justin Rolling Mill was working. Itabe Iron Ore was supplying raw materials to Ajakuta. Coal, Enugu was bringing coal, and everything was functioning. Today, where are we? Buhari came and just stopped everything from A to Z. Pack everybody to jail. He doesn't care. His normal system, the way he came in here in 2015, blocked everything. Nigeria was on comatose. As long as he was sleeping in the hospital in London or wherever, he was comfortable. I was telling you people as far back as 2015, the friends of mine who I used to talk with, I was telling you people that nothing better can come out from this man. Today, I've been vindicated. From that 83 to today, Ajakuta has never survived. They started war against indiscipline. War against indiscipline. You started telling the world that Nigerians are indisciplined. Nigerians are this, are that. They carry cane, begin to flog people on the street. I am giving this history for you youngsters who are not able to have heard the truth as they were. Open your ears and hear. Because most of you today are only just interested in your Snapchat, whatever you have. That election is coming up. Don't say it does not concern you. It sure does. If you keep quiet, these people will keep you permanently. What am I losing? How old am I today? How many years more do we have to live? But your future and the future of your own children, if you allow them, they will mortgage it. It is now your time to do something radical about it. And that thing you must do, get your voter's card and make sure you vote and defend your vote. Even if your mother is telling you don't allow them to kill you. If they kill you, is it not better you die than to live in this kind of rubbish Nigeria? It's not better. All you guys are sitting down there. Look at, we produce graduates every year. Thousands and thousands of graduates, no job. Go to Mali, that is begging for food. Nigerians are there. Go to Senegal, Nigerians are there in millions. You don't talk about Ghana. Even Mongolia. I was at the embassy the other day. I saw somebody, Nigerians from Mongolia, where they have minus 40, minus 50 degrees centigrade. They rather die there than to go home and meet the kind of nonsense that is happening there. Year in, year out. America is keeping quiet. After all, they're only interested in the oil. The so-called Britain doesn't care. We have to redeem ourselves. Nobody will do it for us except we, Nigerians. Don't say it's not your business, brothers and sisters, it is. The time has come now. If you like, you continue keeping quiet. If you like, you take actions. If you don't like, don't take actions. But let me tell you, those guys are not in a haste to leave that place. And these people are so wicked that they don't have any conscience. No iota of conscience remaining in them. If they can shamelessly come out today and tell us that they will still want to be in power, that is to show you the extent of how wicked these animals are. Going back, just within a period between December 31st, 1983 and August 27th, 1985. Calculated is less almost a year and a half. Buhari destroyed everything remaining in Nigeria under the name of what does he call it? War against indiscipline. With his lieutenant Idiagbo. He destroyed the country just within a year and a half. What did he do? I tell you what he did. He severed all relationship with Nigeria. As at 1982, I entered England. I'm out of England visa-free. At the port of entry in Heathrow, I was stamped in. When I left England, I was stamped out. I entered again, I was stamped in. Nigeria had visa-free to England. Nigeria has visa-free to all the Commonwealth countries. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere. Nigeria was visa-free to everywhere. Buhari came, he started the Umaru Diko saga. How can a normal government, the same thing now they did to Nnamdi Kanu, that is the same junta way, barbaric attitude. They went and abducted, what do you call him? Unlawful rendition of Umaru Diko. Fortunately for Umaru Diko, he was captured. They discovered him in a bag. And that was what severed the relationship with Nigeria, with Britain. The first thing they did, Nigeria Airways was banned from entering England. British Airways, the same thing. Then the diplomatic ties started breaking down. And no matter what you say about Babangida, I thank him from rescuing Nigeria at that time from this man, Buhari. He stepped in at the right time and held Nigeria from him. Whether he governed Nigeria rightly or not, but at least he was a little bit more intelligent and understandable diplomatically. Meanwhile, as at the time Buhari was in power, and like I told you, 50 naira, 50 kobo was $1. 50 kobo. I traveled to UK in 1982. I used 405 naira to buy Thomas Cook 50 pounds. 50 pounds. Thomas Cook, 50 pounds. 500 pounds I bought with 405 naira. First Bank Enugu sold it to me in 1982. Traveling certificate, 500 pounds as at 1982. April. Buhari entered December 31st. And that was when the Nigerian economy wrecked. We lost all our status all over the world. Then remember the story of Andy checking out. I'm checking out of the country. That was when Andy started saying, I'm checking out. People started running away from the country. People started. Then Babangida intervened. Whatever story about what transpired between them, I don't know. I don't care. But I'm telling you, the savior, as at that time, they opened his hand and brought out Nigeria from him. By now, Nigeria would have been Somalia, even worse than Somalia. Now we continued. Babangida did his own. Shoyinka came in. who was a stooge. He didn't even understand what they were talking about. They continued, came in. Abacha later died. He was killed. Whoever came in after him, Abdul, whatever, Abubakar, whatever. From there, Obasanjo. Thank God Obasanjo did something notable. He gave us GSM telephone. Thanks to Obasanjo. That's the only thing I remember Obasanjo did. He gave us GSM telephone. And he stabilized the economy. All the debts we have incurred was fine. Yaradua, from there Jonathan came. And Nigeria was moving forward. Then this man came back again. The same Tinubu that packaged him as a reform general is now telling us he will continue from where Buhari stopped. Is that not a red flag? Continue where? We have not survived one and you're telling us about Buhari. When all of us today are praying for him to just finish his term and go. Ordinary campaign, Tinubu just talk 1 or 2 times for the next thing. He went to sleep on the hospital bed in London. Now he's coming back. He wants to be president. Man, honestly, Nigeria, what is wrong with you people? What is happening? What is happening? Look at Oju Zokalo. Oju Zokalo. You're telling the world that you were palm wine tapper or seller or whatever it's saying. Imagine what you're saying. Can you listen to yourself? Look at Abia State, what you did to it. You, Theodore, and this one that is there. Now just look at Aba. Aba that Sam Mbakwe built. Let Sam Mbakwe, where he is in his grave, he will be crying. Just look at what you people have done to Aba. No single project up to today. They swear for Nadia. 3 governors. 3. Oju Zokalo, Theodore Oji, and this present one now, the way they drink beer, they walk up. I don't know what they do. You cannot do anything in Abia State. You want to come and enter, lead Nigeria. Then Rochas Okora Hausa. Oh, yeah. It's shame. It's shame. If shame no they catch you now, they catch me for now. Those are the best things that can happen to Nigeria. PDP wants to bring what do you call him? Atiku. Then Osibanjo himself. That is like a puppet sitting there in Aso Rock. Some people are campaigning for him to come. Nah, I beg. We can't keep quiet anymore. Even if the whole world keep quiet, I know there are people who believe that Nigeria deserves better. And I am one of those. And I will continue to say it, no matter who it hurts. It cannot be like this. We can't continue this way, my brothers and sisters. We cannot. This is a country that 1960 we had our independence. How old is Nigeria today? 61. Yet there's no electricity in Nigeria. Electricity. I mean, I don't even know how you guys reason. Electricity. The corruption is so deep-rooted. The funniest thing is that these idiots, they amass this money, they get this excess money, they keep this money, they die, and the money is rotten. What are you doing with that kind of money? If nobody will ask you, I'm asking you. This is the court of public opinion. And it is our right to know. The other day, one of the best journalists I so much love that's in Arise television, he asked the Honorable Jubril, according to him, he's not even honorable, I don't know who he is, not honorable or whatever, he asked him, what was Bullion Man doing in pound? Answered, Bullion Van placed in somebody's compound, and he opened his mouth to say that he is Jagaba. The other day he came out, he said that he's richer than Ogun State. One person, just because you were governor of Lagos State, and now you can remove anybody you want and put anybody you want in Lagos, and people are stupidly taking it from you. Chai, let me tell you people, you guys, what you are doing, very soon, even the land go dey pursue una. The land where una dey match leg go dey pursue una. You see monkey up. Say tell monkey no fit na run monkey there. They pursue monkey. That is what you guys are doing to that country. Buhari has already established Nigeria as one of the most useless places to be. People are suffering. If not for people that are in diaspora, most Nigerians sitting down there would have been dead. Some families only see meat once a year, only in Christmas seasons. Well, okay, I have mentioned some of the key issues that is happening in Nigeria today. Like Ojukwu said, late Dim Ojukwu said, he said, perhaps it's high time we come to the drawing table. Everybody is pointing to that document called Constitution of Nigeria. That document is fraud and unacceptable. Some people who claim that it is their birthright as first class citizens of Nigeria refuses to understand. The house are just seated there as stooge being used. Then they take them, they play Nintendo game. Ping pong, table tennis. When Nigeria had a little decency in the house was under Abubakar Sarki. But this bunch of people right now there who call themselves distinguished senators and whatever they are. Any document the president bring you, sign, you put your signature, even sign with your leg, everything, make it a go. That is not what the masses of Nigeria demand. And let me ask all Nigerians in diaspora, there are millions and millions of you scattered all over the world. It is high time that we start intensive education of our people. You make calls to your people, tell them there is need for them to get registered. Intensive education. Don't say that you have lost hope. Let me tell you, if you think tomorrow that Nigeria will divide, this one they go, this one they go, what I am saying today is an illusion for now. Fight for that Nigeria you have. Bring out, let us join hands and remove this Nigeria from their hand, from their firm grip. Then in that case, we can sit down as equal partners and find a solution to ourselves. If we are to exist, we exist. If we are to separate, we separate peacefully. You can't be outside the fence and you expect that somebody inside the fence will remember you when you're outside. All our professionals, their lives, all of them are outside the country. The other day I was watching on Facebook, I saw somebody with two PhD degrees or whatever, and was a laborer in Dangote refinery. A laborer. Somebody with two PhD degrees. I was reading the comments there. So wicked are the people, some of the people commenting, that I was shocked even to hear what they were saying. What were they saying? Not only him, some were even blaming him, saying he read too much. I think something is already wrong with our heads. I think we are really getting crazy. What is all this? The government is empowering Dangote. He has monopolized cement. He dictates the price of cement the way he wants. Year in, year out. Now he's now going into car manufacturing. Doing whatever he likes. What is happening here? Yet nobody's asking questions. So at this juncture, I want to bring in the president of the Nigerian community, Dr. Morris Okoli. Maybe just something to add, round up to this. Dr. Okoli, please.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Well, I first of all have to thank you for the good work we are doing, the X-ray of what is happening in our country. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
And I'm delighted to be part of this evening program. As it is always good to X-ray, to ask questions, to find out where we've gone wrong. Why are we not getting it as other countries? Instead of going forward, we are going backward. What is wrong with us as people? Why are we, going backwards instead of going forward? It's not supposed to be that way. What are we not doing the way we're supposed to do? What are those things we are not doing well? Actually, it's scary to see what is happening to our country.
Yes, Dr. Okoli.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for. I know the time where you come on is climbing up, but then I have to ask you one question. Since you represent the Nigerian community in Russia,
Yeah.
some of our people here are not really finding it easy, especially our younger ones. Can you just, in a few words, say your opinion about Nigerians in Russia and how to better their lives in Russia?
Thank you for the opportunity to talk about Nigerians in Russia. Thank you for the ample opportunity. Well, You know, Nigerian community in Russia is made up of different segments of people. We have students, we have professional, we have businessmen. All of them put together, you know, makes up Nigerian community, Russia. As you can see, Nigerians who are in Russia, they're not doing bad. The students, especially people who are in federal, I mean, there are two group of students. The students who are in federal scholarship, who at least every month they receive stipend of maybe about $300 a month. Then you have students who are not on scholarship, being taken care of by their parents, But because of the way things has progressed in Russia, and now Russia has given Nigerian students opportunity to work while studying. So this has gone a long way to help them in trying to, make a living. It's not difficult as it used to be because students can work now. You can plan your time. If you plan your time well, you can work. And there's availability of work, especially some students who are from English-speaking countries. They teach English, and it's a lot of money. So generally things has improved. It's not as difficult as it used to be. If you are not teaching, you can get other jobs, company jobs, and I think generally the situation is better for Nigerians now, and some who are also doing business, they're not doing bad. It's not like before. So as the country improves, so the fortune of Nigerian community improves as well. Generally, it's okay, but in as much as I'm saying okay, there's a room for improvement, and this depends on individual person. Of course, you need to work hard, you need to put extra hours in order to make improvement. I think that's it.
You see, I quite understand what you said. It's a very good development right now that generally students can get job. Uh, there are large community of Nigerians here which you lead. Very large Nigerians here which you lead, and they have faced numerous and some of these problems has to do with the difficult because they're not opportune to get integrated into the system easily because the system is a way far away from what is obtainable in Nigeria. So that's why you see some of them they are still managing to come up. What do you say to them? Some of them who are trying to find their feet in a country like this. What kind of encouragement do you give them?
Uh, Thank you for the question. Frankly speaking, based on my experience of being to other countries, European countries and Asian countries, I can tell you it's easier in Russia for a newcomer to start life and to build upon. When you compare, to other countries, sort of China, even UK, France, and at least you know that people who are in France are moving from France to enter Britain. You know, just because of lack of opportunity. But in Russia, you know, if you are determined, you know, legalizing your document has become very easy. And when you legalize the document, you can always get job. There are jobs, you know. So you compare, you are living Nigeria to Russia, at least you cannot compare. When you live Nigeria and you learn Russia, your life is a bit better. You have facilities, 24 hours electricity, water, good road, transport system, you know. That is on, give you a boost. So you can decide to be working in the night. There are people who work in the night. Even if you want to work 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you're not afraid of anything. You just get into the transport. Transport is 24 hours, you know. So when you compare, with what you left behind and what you are seeing, I mean, there's a lot of, it's question of articulate yourself, work very hard, and then also lifestyle, There are some people, you come in, you want to make it overnight. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. You have to know the system, know the language. You have to build upon. So there are so many. As far as somebody is focused and know what he's doing, if you leave your country and you are, especially in Russia, now Russia as it is, it's easier to legalize documents, and once you legalize your document, the job is there. In terms of if you are documented, if you have document, med- medical is free. You go to hospital, it's free. That one itself is a very. If you have headache, government insurance covers you. You go there. So many other things. So with that and the other things that are in place as a developed country, you just need to work hard. And if you want to study, follow. I mean, working and study. The fee in the university here, you are aware, is not so high. You know, I've seen people who came here as a footballer. It didn't work out for them as a footballer. They enter school from first year they got to PhD. They sponsor themselves. They never had any income from you know So it has to do with lifestyle and discipline. If you take these two key things into consideration, you'll be able to succeed. Because the basis for you to succeed is there. But if you start living a lifestyle that is not, I mean, definitely, no matter the society where you find yourself, you end up the same way. It's all about discipline and lifestyle, and then seriousness on the part of the individual.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tony. And I believe we have taken much of your time.
No,
So,
in addition, I can tell you also, you are you are in Russia. You know what Nigerian community Russia has done, to help Nigerians. Since we came in, we instituted so many reforms that, even this legalizing of document, it was we that made it easy by engaging Russian government. You know, we provided comprehensive medical insurance. That medical insurance enable people to be covered even when you are not legally staying in the country. You are entitled to such medical insurance, and it covers a lot. So with those kind of things in place, and you need just to work hard, focus and be disciplined. You will succeed. You will be better off. Nigerians in Russia are not doing bad. They are doing well. You know that. You witness the end of year party of Edo community, Igbo community. When you go there, you be proud of Nigerians. I mean, that are doing well. Of course, there are a few cases, people who are, problematic in the side because of lifestyle, but to encourage them, to emulate others and pick up. Generally, I think it's not bad. Thank you.
thank you very much, Dr. Morris. I know it's quite late where you are right now, and I'm going to invite you again when we are going to discuss more on the Nigerian community and make things more elaborate for the larger audience to understand.
Mm.
So thank you for your time.
I want to use up this opportunity also to congratulate you on this your new studio. It's excellent.
Thank you.
You see, I want to applaud you, to ask you to keep the good work. If you
Thank you
at
very
least
much.
this is an innovation. You know, it might be the first online studio or television like this in Russia, and it's something that is new. It's not, I mean, it's new. It will be an important instrument to at least to for us to make much progress as a community. It will be
Thank
kind
you.
of a rallying point where people can discuss certain things that concern the community and other diaspora. As you know, we connect with other diasporas, so like Indian diaspora, Afghanistan, Vietnam, and others. So in this kind of studio, it will be one of its kind. You know, it's something new, and applaud you to. It's a good work. Keep on. You know, it's congratulations.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
very
Mr.
much.
President. Thank you a
Thank you
lot.
a lot. Thank you, brother.
And thanks for your
And
time.
thanks for your time. Yeah.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and I must have to tell you that for you to bring out your time to listen to some of the things we have said today is very encouraging, and I applaud Dr. Kohli for finding time to join us on studio today to discuss. This is the beginning of a long series that we are going to follow. And like I said, I'm your host, Nze Ike, and this is my usual topic: Nigeria deserves better. I'm a Nigerian. I love Nigeria so much, and I believe that Nigeria can really do more than what is happening today because we have the potentials. And I'm happy that we have Anambra State, from what I'm looking at, is trying to set a pace with the incoming governor. I don't want to start praising him yet, but from the green lights I'm seeing from him, Charles Soludo is going to be a record breaker. And we are monitoring him closely. Charlie, to me, is an old friend. He was my, uh, how do I put it, senior prefect in our secondary school. We finished from Oga Boys Secondary School on the same year, 1980. Charlie has been a very brilliant guy. He made a distinction aggregate 6. And from there, he has been excellent in everything he has been doing. Knowing him very well, I know that he will do good in Anambra. But if he fails, be rest assured that I'm one of those who will come out to start crying. So this is in the Ike blog. You can get us on the address here shown on screen. You can get us on, you can listen to our broadcast through YouTube. You can equally get us on Twitter at Nze Ike and Ike Nze. Then on Facebook too. You can equally get us on Facebook, which is airing live now on Facebook if you're on Facebook. If you're on VContact, which is the Russian version of Facebook, you can equally see us there. So on Instagram, we're equally live there. It's the beginning of a number of series that we'll be following up, and we're not relenting. And please, if there are comments or anything you want us to go into, please write. You have our contact on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on Skype, even on Facebook. You can drop it. You can inbox me where need be. Then we discuss it. If you want to participate in the program, please let me know. I will include you too. So on that simple note, until we come your way again, I will leave you with this quick reminder
We have
of
tried to live a
what
Nigeria designed
we
by
have
Great
all
Britain
been
and
talking
handed to
about.
us.
And that
We
quick
have
reminder
found
is
it
that
difficult to live in that
Nigeria
Nigeria. We have
deserves
fought a civil
better.
war, killed so many
Greetings
people,
to each and every one
and
of you.
still
Best
we
regards
have
to
the
your
same
families.
problems reoccurring.
Don't forget to get your PVCs.
Perhaps the time has come
Defend your
to
right
revisit the very foundations
and
of
vote for the people that are really competent to serve you. If you ever make the mistake of selling your conscience for peanuts, you will live to regret it. I remember of an Anambra woman who was given money. She rejected it and voted according to her conscience. Today, she's one of the happiest women, not only that she is rewarded, but for the mere fact from the signs that Charles Soludo is pushing out, Anambra will be good. And again, I implore on the governors of Abia and Imo State, please sit up. Please sit up. Ebony, I can say yes, he's doing something better than all of them. Enugu is included too. Sit up. I'm going to be starting with our own people, Ndi Igbo. Sit up. Sit up and get Ali Igbo walking. We cannot keep quiet anymore. Mazi Ezoke has been following you people up and down, and I love his objectivity. And I'm using this forum to thank him for what he's doing. He's doing marvelously well. You know, so Biko, I'm begging my people, don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. This is the only way we can make Nigeria better for us. Don't keep quiet. Because if these people will keep keeping quiet, it will become business as usual for them. So thank you very much, and God bless you all. Till we come again online. Thank you so much. And bye for now.